Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.
Once again, it is TransTrem Thursday on December 26th at the 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are ready to go. Let's get some boys in here. Let's just hang out. Hope everybody had a good holiday. And let's check in with the boys and see who's here. First in, we've got Mr. Randy the Ripper.
What's up?
Well, Randy, how was your holiday?
About like it's just another Wednesday around here.
Right. You had to work on the 24th, but you had the 25th off.
Yep.
And then back to work today.
Pretty much.
Yep.
We don't have really much family left. Nobody really gets together, so I got to sleep in.
Well, you got Wall of Christ there.
Had some smoked ham.
Right on.
I mean, you know.
Sounds like a good time.
Yep.
Yeah, the biggest disappointment for me was having to get up this morning and go back to work.
Tell me about it.
Why? Let's just take the Thursday and the Friday off too, right? I get out on the road this morning. I'm like, am I the only one going to work today?
Yeah, no
like
kidding.
Nobody on the road. So
yeah, it was like that till I got to Quick Trip.
Right. Yeah.
Then all the laborers were there.
Yeah, everybody there getting the gas and all that good stuff.
Yep.
Well, let's see who else we got in here. We have Mr. John Sheen. What's it? How was your holiday, John?
It's pretty good, all things considering. I've got in-law mom and bio dad that are on a banana. What do they call it? A banana peel on the way out of this world. But we
sliding away.
We had a good. It was a really good family Christmas. Really,
good.
Really good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Boys
right on.
all that stuff. It was pretty cool, man.
Cool, man. Cool.
And unlike you poor bastards, we do have a holiday day today.
Right.
So I was jamming with this stuff last night. And we'll talk a little bit how I've got it set up now. So back to wet, dry, wet. But I looked up, it was doing silently. It was 3:30 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
That's okay. I woke up at noon.
There you go. We got a little extra time off today. That's always good.
Yeah, I'm working tomorrow, but I don't think we have much on the board. So
I got you.
We're okay.
Cool. Well, we've also got. Is he in there yet? No, not yet.
He sent me a text that he'd be back in about 15 or so minutes.
All right. Well, we do have.
Somebody up.
We have Jimmy's chair.
We have Jimmy Biter's chair, everybody. So we'll sit and look at his chair and his guitars there in the background for a little bit till he gets here. I hope that he realizes when he comes back that his camera is live and he, doesn't have like a third ball hanging out or anything.
I'm not going to text him and tell him.
We just
got out of the tune-up room. So.
He'll do a Quentin entrance.
I've made the mistake in the past of going to get a coffee or something and leaving my camera on, and I look on the YouTubes on my phone and it's like, oh, an empty couch with a guitar. It just looks so...
Did you have to say his name?
No, I didn't have to, but I did.
Because like 3 seconds goes by and he texted me.
Yeah.
He's like Beetlejuice, dude. You
Right?
can't.
Quentin juice.
He's here.
Well, speaking of who's here, let's get over first off and let's give a shout out and a thank you to our channel members. We do have channel membership available on the channel. If you do choose to support us in that manner, we do greatly appreciate it. Helps keep the lights on, the StreamYard flowing, and helps keep us doing what we're doing. So thank you to all of our channel members, old and new, and got a few new ones there on the end, and we are building back up, building back stronger. So thank you to all of our channel members. We've got the chat is hopping. I can see that there's probably 800,000 chats going on over there. So we will get on over to that. And while John is away, we'll pull Jimmy's chair down. And let's see who we've got here. Let me unzip and see who pops out. Let's see. Yeah, first one there is channel member CMBR, who joined us last show. Thank you for the channel support, CMBR. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here. We got R2R3 Locky Nut is in the chat, and he says, at work, have fun, my dudes. Right on, man. Don't work too hard. We got channel member Nelson Rodriguez, alive and well. Good to see you, sir. He says, I'm just now sending you a little something in the mail. Happy holidays. Right on, man. That's mighty nice of you. Appreciate that. Probably keep watch for a new address coming soon. That will be changing, but as of right now, the existing channel address is correct. So thank you, Nelson. I'll be looking for that. Channel member Patty Dill is here saying hey to R2R3. Hey to Nelson, CMBR, saying hey to the OU crew. Right on. And thumbs up there for Nelson sending something. Right on. Thank you, Patty. Welcome in. We got Wall of Cries is here. Good to see you, sir. Hey, did you hear that?
That's why, right there.
Right. That's what brought it. We got Florida Claimers Ted is here. Good to see you, sir. Channel member Hillary is here saying happy Thursday. I hope your holiday was quiet and mild, Hillary. So welcome in to the channel and the chat tonight. We got channel member Sound System 504. Good to see you. Channel member Paul McNary. He says, I'm hiding in the back row. That's all good, man. You got to keep those cats round up back there, right? We got channel member Greasy Monkey Guitars.
To celebrate Christmas, Greasy Monkey puts on. What the fuck are those things called? Candy canes in his grease.
Welcome in, Greasy Monkey Guitars. We've got channel member Edward R. Newton Jr. says hey to the crew. Patty R2R3 saying hey to the whole chat there. Good to see you,
What's up, Ed?
Mr. Nugent Jr.
It's nice having
let's
him on
see.
panel the other night.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate you joining us. We got Chris Hill is here. Good to see you, Chris. Got Papa Blue is hanging out saying, hey, good to see you, Papa Blue. Let's see. We got channel member Rob Blackmore Official saying good evening.
Robbie.
Good to see you, Robbie. Channel member Blue Mox. Hey, crew and chat. Good evening to everyone. Right on. We got No Man's Land is here. I'm sure he's got the flag ready to throw. Let's see who else we got. Hip Metalworks. He jumped on the panel with us the other night. Good to see you, Ken. Did you remember to plug in your guitar this time?
Yeah, Christmas, man.
Welcome in, Ken. Let's see. Chris Hill says hello to everyone from the castle. Right on.
Castle. Awesome.
The castle, right? Wayne McConnell is here saying, sup, crew? Just hanging out. Just hanging out. Doing a little something. Let's see. Who else do we got? We got channel member Pete Estevez is here. Good to see you. Who else? We said hey to Wayne. Let's see. Chris says, somewhere in the dead of night behind the aging castle walls, evil waits with games of fate as the hungry wild dogs call. Sorry, but I can't place those lyrics. Maybe Randy knows where they're from.
The castle walls. I don't know.
No telling. Let's see. Channel member William De Silva is here saying cheers to the crowd. Good to see you, William. Channel member The Truth Warrior saying good evening to the crew in the chat. Right on. Good to see you again. Awesome. Truth Warrior was enjoying the Led Zeppelin stuff we were doing. Maybe we'll get around to that in tonight. Let's see. Channel member Dan Gorman is here.
He was on panel as well.
He was.
Gonna do it.
We're waiting.
This is like super pressure now.
Yep. Right on. The old Dan Gorman customary rat riff. Welcome in, Dan. Let's see. We got Spyros Bozikis is here. Boziki stopping in to say hi, saying hello to all. Good to see you, Boziki. Right on. We got Guitar Talk Universe. Had some deviled egg score. Let's see. I like a good deviled egg. How about you, John?
I love him, but his that he showed a picture of, it looked like somebody cut a hard-boiled egg and half, pulled the yolk out, and puked in it. But I do love a good hard-boiled egg, or a good deviled egg. Shut the fuck up, man.
Oh, my bad. I thought I muted that.
Just about to say, you know that's not muted, Randy. Channel member 6, Finger to Salt, our channel member from Down Under. Good to see you, Miles. Saying good evening to the Shredders. Right on, man. We got channel member Charles Green, YouTube hostess with the mostest, is here. Good to see you, Charles.
And the nicest dude on the planet.
Yep. I think that, did I put a link for his channel down in the thing there? You know what? I'm going to have to get on that. I don't have a link for Charles Green's channel. We'll have to get on that.
Quentin's going to say there's some drama involved then. You know, we have a feud against Charles.
Oh, no,
He'll start
nothing
all
like that.
up.
Nothing like that.
Oh, come on. You got to play along.
Nah.
Give Quentin something to...
to chat about. I think there's enough drama surrounding Quentin, so
This is true.
we'll just leave it at that. Let's see. Sound System 504 says his phone is there on the desk. Oh, look at here. Speaking of, he's also in his chair. Jimmy Biter, everybody. What's that? Well, it's nice of you to join us, Jimmy.
Yeah, sorry. It smells
Good to go. Welcome in, sir. How was your holiday?
It was quiet.
Right? Just the way you like it, right?
Yeah. Well, now that I'm old and there were no clouds to yell at. So
Yep.
I just worked on guitars.
Well, cool. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see who else we've got in the chat. We've covered everybody so far. Scrolling. We said hey to Boziki there. Said hey to Patty Dill. Charles Green we just got. Scrolling on down. We got Daniel Berry Sports Highlights is here saying what's up to everybody. Good to see you hanging out with us. We said hey to Ken. Let's see, going on down. Who else we got? I know we said hey to Chris. Let's
Death
see.
Merchant, that's what it was.
Scrolling, and I think that we are caught up. Let's see. Patty says we had deviled eggs and ham and dressing and rolls, corn, baked beans, and there was cranberry sauce and turnip greens and pumpkin pie for dessert. Sounds like a pretty good feast there, Patty.
Yeah.
Right on. You know, I didn't ever think that I would like turnip greens, but I got to where I'd go to these barbecue places around here, and they'd have turnip greens and try those out, and they're actually not bad, especially if they got a little spice in them and all that good stuff.
That reminds me of Tropic Thunder. Calling up some greens. Yeah.
I was thinking about that movie the other day and some other movies, and thinking, man, you just could not make those movies today.
No, and they're not that old.
They're not that old. Yeah.
No.
It's amazing how much times have changed and how woke everything is now.
Well, we shall see. Give it 2 years and see what kind of movies are getting made.
Right.
That's all I'll say about that.
Right. You know something we don't?
Trying to get my guitar to stay in tune.
Blue Mont says they need to bring that shit back. You know what? People need to have a sense of humor. I mean, come on.
That's one
Anyway.
of the last vestiges of political correctness that never needs to happen is in comedy. Comedy is
Right.
open, wide open, and should always be no censorship of comedy.
Right.
Don't like it, don't
Everything
fucking
should be
listen to it.
Fair
Yeah.
game to shit on.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, you look back at some of the things that some comedians have done in the past. George Carlin, going back to Billy Crystal. He even as recently as him, he would do, some Sammy Davis skits. Where, he had the makeup on and all. You try to do that today,
Canceled instantly.
Yeah.
Canceled.
Yeah, for sure. But, I mean, I can see where some folks might get offended by it, but on the same token, what about Eddie Murphy doing his movies where he's in whiteface, We all thought it was hilarious, so I don't know.
Eddie Murphy can do it. Anybody else does someone else's face is called Silence of the Lambs.
Well,
Put the lotion in the basket.
But there's one comedian still that can get away with the stuff and people don't give him a hard time about it. He'll get a little bit of flack, but Dave Chappelle,
Yeah.
I mean, he can pretty well do whatever he wants, and people think that it's funny. So,
Well, the funny thing is on the other end of the scale, there's the woke culture, and they make woke movies and reinterpret Disney movies to all sorts of different things and whatever it was. Who gives a
Right.
shit? Go for it.
yeah,
Knock yourselves out.
yep.
I just choose not to watch it or participate.
Exactly. I'm all for making whatever kind of movie or comedy thing that you want. If I don't like it, I just don't have to watch it. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
It was funny. I was watching that Hot Ones show. You guys ever see that?
Oh, yeah.
Ones, yeah. Where they eat the wings.
And I think it was maybe an older one, but it had fuck, I can't remember his name.
Who's that?
That's a weird name. While you're thinking about that, I'm going to welcome in channel member Rico. Welcome in. Truth Warrior says, I'm awake, not woke. There is a difference. That is absolutely 100% correct.
Oh
Absolutely.
man, what the hell is this?
Who's that?
That-
Well, they've only had like 400 guests on Hot Ones, so
is he related to
No,
that I
no,
don't
funny,
know guy?
funny comedian guy, tall. He did Wedding Crashers with Luke. What's his name?
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn. Yeah. He was on there,
Hey,
and
Vince
they.
Vaughn.
Well, that's your
just
choice,
kidding.
though, right?
No, I'm just kidding. That's the whole thing.
They were asking him, like, where did all these movies go? And he's like, I think you're gonna see an upswing in them again.
A little
Because
turnaround.
at the end of the day, they put passes in seats and sell, whatever streaming things, and people love it.
Bring back Porky's, damn it.
Well, that's it. You know, the minority loud can't control what's for everybody. But
Right.
my God, we really kind of.
And how did it change to where just the minority speaking up would change everything for everybody?
Insane.
All this
Insane,
stuff that
brother.
you see that's been going on doesn't and can't happen without cancel culture. It just can't. It can't exist without cancel culture.
You should hang around on our after show hangs, Ryan. This is the shit me, Jimmy, and John talk about constantly.
Really? Yeah. Well, you know, the live stuff we try to keep, you know,
Fairly middle of the road.
fairly middle of the road, but sometimes you just got to speak about what you believe in, right?
Well, all I know is that I need Team America Part 2.
Right?
Well, the other thing is I come from a completely different culture than you guys. I'm in Canada, so it's inherently different.
Soon to be the 51st state.
But
You want to be the
Jimmy,
governor, John?
Yeah. Jimmy and Randy and I, we get in there and we have discussions, sane discussions about, I'll ask questions I genuinely don't know about that, go to certain political slants, left and right in the States. And there's thought out arguments. It's not just fuck you, I'm either, a woke person or a redneck. There's some thought behind it. And even if you don't agree with it, you can respect a person's opinion because they've actually thought about it.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyways, holy smokes, we're going into the weeds now, aren't we? It's okay.
Yeah. Guitar Talk Universe sums it up here. He said, "World went to shit when they stopped keeping score in Little League." And,
World went to shit when they remade the Bad News Bears.
participation trophies.
Yeah.
Everybody
gets a ribbon.
Yeah.
You're a loser.
And yeah, exactly. You suck, so you lost. You need to work harder at what you do.
Kind of take away the motivation to do better.
Exactly.
Getting
And
something.
if it's your teammates, distance yourself from those idiots. It's the way of the world. We have up here the big thing for, alternative education.
What?
And they've got where kids go out in the woods. That's their thing all day. It's outdoor school. And they've got private school. And they've got all this stuff. And what's going to happen when grade 12 comes along and they have to go in the real world?
Right.
It's like, welcome to the real world, jackass.
So a question from CMBR. He's trying to change the subject here, I guess. Says, you guys have experience with the Babbitt's Bridge and ratio tuners. I have very brief experience. There was a Fender Telecaster released. What was it called? The Aerodyne, I think,
Yeah, something like that.
that had a Babbitt's Bridge on it. I don't believe that it had any of the tuner stuff, so that might be something different than what you're talking about. But I thought it was a pretty unique and toneful bridge that was on this guitar. That's the only experience that I have of any kind of Babbitt's bridge. Now his services and so forth, he's worked on, that GL2T right there. So fantastic work on guitars. So I would think that his components would be top notch as well. You guys
he's been doing
played
it for
anything?
so many damn years too, right?
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
beyond the TransTrem stuff. So world really in the niche market, he's top of the game. Top of the game.
I've played a couple acoustics with his that fanned out
Fanned out, yeah.
thing, and that's it. I haven't no experience like the full contact or any of that.
Yep. Did you find that increased the resonance of the acoustic guitar?
Well, it's kind of hard to tell when it's done on $4,000 acoustic guitars that sound good anyway.
Right. Yeah.
I guess the true test would be to get like a mid-price, $1,000 acoustic and do it to it, get a good before and after.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're playing it on a Taylor that's been modified with it,
Right. Yeah. Hard to tell.
yeah,
I always thought it was a cool idea, and I mean, I can see how it's spreading out the resonance throughout the whole top of the guitar. I didn't really ever care for the looks of it, but a guitarist that's wanting to eke out every little bit of sustain and so forth out of an acoustic, I could see where that would help out. What else is going on in the chat here? Charles says he got a new computer, should solve some of his YouTube issues. Right on. Looking forward to seeing you using that, Charles. Cool. We have channel member, the Noodling Troubadour is here. Welcome in.
It's an awesome.
Fuck you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Talk to you about it later, asshole.
No, go
So
ahead.
I do have experience with the full contact, and I think what he's referring to is the Graphtech ratio tuners.
Okay.
So I've probably spent like $2,000 in Graphtech ratio tuners. I have them on a lot of my stop tail guitars. So where I tested the full contact bridge was on that PV Odyssey that you liked.
Right.
I went through Tone Pros, the Schaller, and the full contact bridge. I didn't really see a gain of tone or sustain or anything with the full contact. I found it to be a little clunky and a little intrusive because it's much taller, because you have all these adjustments in that, for for just a single saddle bridge.
So if you're a player that puts your palm on the bridge,
Yep.
that may get in the way a little bit.
The string sits down into the bridge where it rolls over the edge, and I found it hard to do palm mutes because you really can't get your the fleshy side of your hand in the right spot. So it was a little difficult to manage that, and plus it's much taller. So you have to be able to have that room as well. They send you all these plates because they want the bottom of that bridge, to be sitting down. So if you have to raise it up to get the right action, even though you can adjust your action on that bridge, they send you a pack of aluminum plates to put in between the bridge and the body of the guitar. I still have it somewhere. I'm just waiting for another guitar to try it out on.
Right.
It's not bad. It's just different.
Yeah.
We've been ABR and Tone Pro and all, basically the same style of bridge for decades, and then something new comes along and it's like, that's kind of the fear that most people have with this stuff is, ooh, it's different.
Yeah.
Guitar players are especially like that.
But
Why do you
Graphtech
think
ratio
everything's straight?
tuners, if you got the money, buy them because they're great. They're great. Love them.
Nice.
Are the ratio ones the ones that will trim the string off too?
I don't think they have an auto trim. They make them in locking and non-locking. But basically, they're just geared so that you basically, the number of turns, to increase or decrease pitch is all the same.
Okay.
Let's see.
And
We've
they're
got
heavy. Got to be careful because if you put them on like an SG, you're probably going to have worse neck dive.
So don't put them on my Les Paul. That guitar weighs 10.5 pounds almost.
yeah, you got
so.
some weight there already.
You're fine. You're fine.
So Ed wants to know what pickups we prefer. I think the answer to that is it depends on what guitar you're putting it into. I think the Wolfgang pickup is a very, very good pickup for a lot of guitars. I know that Randy likes his custom pickups made by his pickup maker.
Yeah, the Rocket pickups made by my guy Willie. But I also really like DiMarzio's. And moving from a digital rig to a semi-analog rig with tubes, dialing in these amps is hard when you have guitars with vastly different pickups in them. So here very shortly, we'll have about 4 or 5 guitars that are about to get the same pickups. So it's not going to be that hard to dial in modules.
Yep. And see, that was something that I found when I was messing around with the Axe Effects, is that every guitar sounded vastly different through the Axe Effects. for better or for worse. You know, I would get something dialed in. I'm like, man, this is awesome. And then I would say, well, let me try this guitar, and I'd plug it in. And I'm like, that sounds like crap. So, you know, you'd have to get a completely different setting for each different guitar. I feel like, I don't know if John has experienced the same thing with that Axe Effects.
No, it's more so with the same thing, but it's with a tube rig, and especially this one here, because I'm really getting to the pointy end of my likes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as far as I'm concerned, and it's only 2 or 3 weeks in, that's the one. That's
Right.
what I've been kind of going to plexis and all these other.
That's what you've been hearing in your head finally.
However, I've always been these low PAF style pickups, and I don't think that that's really what's going to work for me, because my hands aren't so strong as they used to be.
Right,
Right, arthritis, and I have to work too hard, and I really showed when I had the plexi. And
Yeah.
with this, it's 100 times easier to play.
Right. Yeah,
But
yeah.
there's a certain roundness and fullness, and it's playing with you guys too, right? I mean, it's kind of opened my ears, and having an amp that doesn't, because inherently I've experienced with mid to high output pickups, they get fuzzy as shit when you put them with gain. This one, no, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
I've had lots of conversations with Jason about it, and back and forth. So I think I'm probably going to be heading to a mid high, and I've got a couple of DiMarzios that was suggested by Jimmy and
Cool.
Randy coming that are going to go in my Thorn. So yeah, but with the Axe Effects, it doesn't. To me, it didn't seem like, it seems you plug fucking a kazoo into it, and it's all going to sound the same. More or
Yeah,
less.
I had the complete opposite result with it. But I hear the same thing with the tube amp,
Yep.
but it's in a musical way that it sounds different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, oh, this one sings a little bit more. It's got more of a woolly tone, or this one pierces a bit more through the tube amp.
And I think the other thing is the 3 guitars that I do play, they're all relatively the same.
All
Pickup,
very similar.
Super low output, so everything I dial in is kind of for that.
But what you're describing, I think, was the gradual progression of what, Edward did. Mm-hmm. When he came up, started with the Marshalls and then continued to increase his gain, and saturation. Mm-hmm. And what's the word I'm thinking of?
Easy under the fingers.
Yeah, easy under the fingers. Compression, more compression.
Yeah.
So all of his pickups started getting hotter.
Yep.
The amps continued to get more and more gain and compression. Yep. And I really think it was because he was tired of fighting a guitar.
He was the quintessential example of somebody who could suck every bit of tone out of
whatever
an amp
he played.
that's relatively hard to play, like a plexi.
Yeah.
I mean, just the sheer strength of the vice grips for hands, man. And you could actually hear in some videos when he's playing, you can just hear the thok, 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 thok as he's hitting it. And I mean, this one here will go to like a JMP, which is a little bit easier than a plexi. But as soon as you start, putting in clipping diodes and all that stuff, it's like, oh, you get there and you're not hitting it as hard as you should, but it'll cover for you basically.
Mm-hmm. No Man's Land said he loves the Dimebugger. Cool. I don't think I've ever played one, but I have heard good things about it. Let's see. Pete is asking, do you need a string tree with ratio tuners? I'm building a telly, and I was curious about trying them. The string tree is needed to keep the tension down on the nut. So if you have a particular guitar that needs the tension on the nut, then that's guitar related. That's not really the ratio tuners.
You might be able to get away with it without a string tree if you get a set of staggered tuners.
Yeah.
They go from tall to small.
Yeah. And that's kind of doing the same thing as pulling that string down further. So, Let's see what else is going on in here. Let's see. Dalia Mendez, channel member, is here saying cheers to all you amazing, awesome friends. Keep on playing. That's all there is. Got it. Got it. Mr. Nugent Jr. says, I have an Epiphone Les Paul. What would you put in? What would I put in?
John, run.
you got the smoke machine going. Jeez. Either that or that amp has got a little bit of a problem with
Jason,
it.
you got to talk, dude.
I'm blowing it down on him.
Okay, that's enough, buddy. Oh, fuck.
An Epiphone Les Paul. What would I put in it? Probably the first thing that I would put in it would be, I would try a Wolfgang pickup in it. That's just me. I've got some other pickups laying
Fucking
around.
Spinal Tap over here.
Right. It goes to 11. But Epiphone Les Paul, maybe some kind of PAF Plus or something like that. Something a little bit hotter than a normal PAF. It just depends. So whatever it is that you're looking for, what you're playing through, what exactly. Gee, John.
For fuck's sake. Can you turn it off?
It's out of control. Run.
Somebody get the vacuum cleaner. John keeps it in his personal closet.
I keep expecting to see Cheech and Chong coming up behind you here. You boys want to play something?
Yeah, if I can see my fretboard.
I'm about to say, John, can you see?
Anything in particular you guys would like to?
This is like a 9. Do you turn that shit off, dude? Fuck me. What, it's gone?
Is it at least
Holy fuck.
flavored?
Why is it it's getting worse, for fuck? These all out of here.
You need some stage lighting in there so you get the beams going through it. All that kind of good stuff.
Let's play something.
Yeah.
Window.
Rob Blackmore Official is recommending the Seymour Duncan Alnico Pro 2 Slash. There you go. So again, it depends on what your liking is. Al's G is here. Sweet smoke show, John. And the thick fog rolls into John's place. All right, what you boys want to do? What you want to start with? Let's do this one.
Well,
I'm kind of
a respirator for John starters.
Exactly.
Let's do this.
It's like or if you guys ever gigged in the late 90s or whatever, it's that same kind of thing that grabs your throat.
Yeah.
Before they went to something different.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's kick it off here. I think this is E minor. John, that guitar was smoking. Oh, wait.
Still is a little cloudy in here.
Yeah, a little bit. A little hazy. But I tell you what, that would look really good if you had some of them beam lights going through there, you know.
Well,
All
he's
cool.
got of course, he got a fog machine for Christmas, right? He's been dying for one.
Let's go. Let's go.
He
give Dad
does
black
ha-
lung.
It does have the exactly. It does have the disco lights on it, but he didn't turn it on for some reason.
Gotcha.
He said, "Dad, I really want to do that when you're on the show." I said, "Go for it, man." He said,
There
"Sure."
you turn the thing off.
Is that enough
That's
smoke?
that's the thing with those is you only have to hit them just a little bit, you know,
Oh,
especially in a
he
small
goes in.
room.
We've got a 2-bay garage, double garage. And he goes in there and he runs it for 5 minutes. You can't fucking see. As soon as you open the door, it's just like a wall. And he's in there. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude.
Where are you?
Well, he's breathing that shit in. It can't be good for you.
Yeah, son, there's this thing called oxygen that we kind of need.
Well, you know what? It sounds like he's found a way for some good cover. You know, no, it's just the fog machine in here, Dad. You know,
Yeah.
There's nothing else going on.
He's only 12, so
So-
I guess it's getting to be that time. But I told
Right?
him to do his mom at like 5:30 in the morning. Just open the door and fill the fucking thing up.
too much.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Rock Daddy is here saying howdy, howdy. Good to see you, Rock Daddy. Thanks for jumping in. And let's see, is there anybody else that that's jumped in that we haven't seen? Don't think so. If you're lurking, hadn't said hey yet, say hey. There he is. We got KXM Rocks here. Good to see you. Right on. Well, what's next? And in case, obviously, you know, the elephant in the room or not in the room, Trev is not with us tonight. He had some extracurricular activities that he was taking care of.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
Pedialyte, Trav.
so we'll all pass our love and care on to Trev. Miss you tonight, buddy.
I got me a reverb steel last night.
Oh yeah,
A who?
I did. A reverb steel.
Oh, you got one.
what'd you find?
one that
No,
you
I
wanted?
found something on Reverb
Oh.
and I stole it.
So what is it?
Well, there's a new module en route.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Been struggling to get this Powerball dialed in where it's not too woofy or too piercing, and it's one of the modules I think just sounds better to an actual power amp and cab. Mm-hmm. And Jimmy said that like the 6505 and the Ubershaw same way, they just sound better to a real cab.
Right.
So I've started eyeballing the BE Deluxe module.
Okay.
And obviously the SLO2 is on the list, but they're on back order.
Naturally.
I do have one right over there.
See, there's that.
So we can talk.
But I came across a store on Reverb that was blowing out gear because they're going out of business. Bad for them, good for me.
Right.
So your misfortune is my game.
And they had the BE Deluxe new in box listed for $249
That's not bad.
with a make a offer option. So I shot them an offer of $200, and like 20 minutes later, it got accepted. So there's a BE Deluxe module headed this way.
Very nice. Very nice. They're ready to get rid of stuff.
That's half
Motivated.
price.
Yeah. Yeah, that is half price.
Yeah.
Usually all the new models are $399.
Tell me the store name later, Randy.
Jimmy will take care of the balance of their inventory.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first president of the United States this year, George Washington. has
Holy
joined
shit.
us.
I love that money.
Right?
That's a dude that had wooden teeth.
Possibly. Welcome in, George. Good
Among
to see you
other
hanging
things.
out with us.
George!
What do we want to do, boys? You guys got something you want to hit? Track you want to run? Chris says, tell Martha I said hi.
Martha used to grow hemp for George. George was a dope head.
Blue Mox is confirming that his brother did get that Mesa triple wreck for $1,200. Mint, not a scratch on it. Dialed up full bore for an hour. It rocks. Well, let us know how long it lasts.
gonna say if you got it for $1,200, I'd immediately relist it for 18.
Right? Just
Well,
flip that sucker.
I did see that Ola England basically, saved Gibson's or Mace's / both, but by actually doing a good video of the reissue.
The Mark V or the 2C Plus.
The 2C.
It
Well,
did sound good.
Well, that's the thing. The official Gibson videos of that amp is like, I would not have put that out because you just alienated almost everybody that would buy that fucking thing.
I haven't seen
They
it.
try to make it clean and stuff, or what?
There's a thing in the mids that it's got that, to me, I mean, let's face it, the 2C Plus is responsible for some of the best metal, iconic metal amp tones ever.
100%.
And there's something in the mids that's not quite the same as the old 2C Pluses.
Right.
So all the videos that Gibson and all these other YouTubers were putting out, people were jumping on it. Like, it don't sound right. It don't sound right. Then Ola put a video out. It's like, oh, there it is.
Okay, now it sounds right.
The thing I feel with those is that they basically, you got to fight like hell to get it set the way it's going to sound great, and it will sound great, but that's it. All the fucking channels and modes and all that stuff. I spent an hour or two with the Mark V, I guess, is the one before this.
That's the one that's got an EQ before and after. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got the graphic, this after,
Yeah.
and you've really, I mean, the key to those things is you've got to kind of set the before EQ, the actual knobs kind of shitty, and then go in and sweeten
it
it with the
post.
graphic.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a
It's not a
certain
Marshall where you can start at 6.
a certain combination you got to come
Yeah.
up with.
And
I've
there
heard,
was
yeah.
all sorts of tones you could get out of them, but none of them was like, fuck yeah. I plugged into a couple of Lone Stars, the Mesa Lone Stars, and for that clean edge of breakup stuff, fantastic.
Yeah.
Everything else, shit.
punchy too, right?
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
always known the Mesas to be real punchy.
Yep.
Christopher Livesova is here saying hey to Hank, Dale, Bill, Boomauer. What's up, fellas? Good to
Dang
see
on
you,
sober,
Sova.
mate. I tell you what, mate, dang on sober, mate, up there in Michigan, mate, I'm dang on, whoo, boy.
Damn it, damn it, Randy.
Ooh. Pulling Quentin things there, man.
Shut up!
We can't hear a word you're saying. We're waiting for you to play the damn thing.
I quit.
You lost it. Part of the moment.
There you go.
We'll see
Always
you
a
Sunday.
winner. Right?
So, right. So the nut on this guitar is a little too high. So when you fret in the first 3 frets, the G goes a little wonky.
Well, why don't you fix that, Randy?
Love that.
Because I'm lazy.
It's like 40 Grit says, it's usually a problem with the nut.
Yeah,
But I think in this case, it's the nut behind the guitar.
that's the one.
All right, what do you boys want to do? Somebody was going to hit something a minute ago, and we got sidetracked.
Was Jimmy going to hit it?
What?
The way on.
Well, I mean, I did take
What's that? Chun,
I
chun,
did
chun,
take the
chun,
new
chun,
guitar
chun.
and dropped it down a half step,
Nice.
and I decided that I no longer like Seymour Duncan's.
I thought that was pretty clear from previous
Yeah,
conversations.
that was kind of the
Well, I
general
tried.
consistency.
I got a tone zone in today, and I compared it to a custom 5,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry, the tone zone just beats the custom 5's junk right into the dirt.
Now, can we all admit that at one point Seymour Duncan was the preferable, or is that just evolution of me as a player? Cause
That's evolution of you.
Yeah, I think they were always kind of back and forth.
Well, DiMarzio's been around longer. DiMarzio did like the first super popular PAF clones and then came out in the super distortion when Seymour was just doing pickup rewinds on his own in the mid 70s.
The PAF Pro and stuff, yeah.
All those classic 70s rock albums, most of them were DiMarzio super distortions. And then, of course, super distortion led to getting clones of it made, like the Mighty Might stuff and all that. So,
Right.
You know, I think probably for me the Duncan thing was I had for years and years and years and years and years. I played 800 with a Swamp Ash body Robin melody, and it had a custom in it, and it was great. It just worked. So maybe
Well, I
that's
think
why.
that for me, I think a lot of the popularity in the 80s and so forth is because everybody thought that Edward used Seymour Duncan.
clever ploy marketing on Seymour Duncan's part.
So I think that's where a lot of that came from.
That whole
did he
news,
use then?
that whole newspaper ad of the Seymour Duncan Van Halen pickup.
Right. Yeah. Channel member Zach Thong is here saying
What's up,
hey
Zach?
to the crew. Good to see you, Zach. I hope you are feeling better. KXM Rock says, oh, wow, I thought SD was first. According to Randy, the R5 Ripper, it's the other way around, DiMarzio.
Yeah, Seymour didn't actually start the Seymour Duncan company till the late 70s, and DiMarzio had already been doing it. So I think a lot of it, too, is East Coast versus West Coast. DiMarzio's in New York. Duncan was in California. So all those LA guys could literally run right down to the shop and get Seymour to rewind something or
Right.
I've always been a Tupac guy myself. West Coast, baby.
you go to them Diddy parties.
Oh, no.
This is way back when, dude. Way back.
Way back.
Before it got nastily bad. They were just shooting the shit out of each other all the time.
Speaking of way back, where is way back, dude?
Where is he?
I mean, way up.
Smallmouth guy is here. Says, hey, boys, late to the party. That's all right. Thanks for joining in.
Can I make a request, Jimmy?
KXM Rock says, West
gotta
Cop rap, baby.
You got to play it, John.
Absolutely. 100%. Huh?
You got to play it. You
It'll
don't
play the
give me-
request.
Yeah, that's what I do. He gets the hint.
I can't because I think it's dropped E. Jun, 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 ba. You know
Okay,
what it is.
Well, I'll play both of those Dead Daisy songs then.
Dead Daisy.
Jimmy's like, I'll play whatever I
About
want
to say,
to play.
I was ready to hear the old.
So I did get a reverb pedal as well.
What'd you get?
I got
What'd you
the
get?
Boss
RV3.
RV something.
RV6.
6.
Nice.
Uninspiring.
Yeah.
Really, eh?
Yep.
I never have been a big fan of any kind of reverb, but you know,
Yes,
that's just me.
3000s, buddy. Kind of
Yeah.
knacker the whole
Yep.
thing.
Yeah.
I
Kind
mean,
of spoiled.
it's functional. It doesn't sound bad. It's just
But it
kind
doesn't
of.
sound great,
It's just kind of. It's reverb.
right?
It works, and it gives me a little bit more depth. What I'm looking for. I mean, we'll see what it compares to the hardwire reverb when the post office decides, to let me take possession of that.
Would R2 send you one of the 15 he bought?
Cakes and Rocks likes a very subtle reverb.
Yeah, same here.
That's what I've got. My reverb is
I think I got
not
plate
that, for
going.
fuck's sakes.
Blue Mox says he's totally got the delays dialed in and he loves it. Right
Christ
on.
almighty, where is it? Doesn't, you guys don't give a shit anyway.
No, not really.
All right.
All right, Jimmy Biter, everybody.
masquerade. Now I'm in thousands and lost in the shade. I see the people so green. Hear the sigh of a weeper all alone by the street. Hypnotize yourself. You're living a daydream. Hypnotize yourself. No shadow in the movie. Hypnotize yourself. You're skipping your highway. Hypnotize yourself. You're walking in the sea. I'll wait for the giver. The hour is late. I call to love to open straight. I pray for the steady. Got to open your eyes. There's a revelation. Oh, you never hypnotize yourself. You're living in a daydream. Hypnotize yourself. No shadow in the movie. Hypnotize yourself. You're skipping your highway. Hypnotize yourself. You're walking in the street now. You're walking in the street now. Oh yeah, yeah. Hypnotize yourself. You're living in a daydream. Hypnotize yourself. No shadow in the movie. Hypnotize yourself. You're skipping on a highway. Hypnotize yourself. You're walking in the street now. Hypnotize yourself. You're living in a daydream. Hypnotize yourself. You're walking on the street forever.
Did we get round 2 already? A twofer?
Guitar change.
Guitar change. All right. Randy, you got something ready? Ready to blast? All right. We'll put you over there. And Randy Price, everybody.
Is the track loud enough now, Jimmy?
Yep. I'm glad I gave you that deliverance module, Randy. You're doing it justice. That
Is that what
fits
that
you.
was?
Oh yeah, dude.
That sounded great.
Deliverance
Absolutely great.
for everything, and then the Greer on the solo.
It sounded fantastic.
Of course, I didn't kick the Greer on for the first part of the solo, but yeah.
That's okay.
Boys, my browser is starting to crash again. I'm going to reboot my computer while Jimmy is playing and be back shortly.
All right, Dan.
Oh, hey, helps turn the volume up.
Jimmy Bader.
I'll do one after him.
You wanna leave the way, you can't find a way. The pull of gravity, that lies your destiny. You'll call my legacy. Where is the harmony? No peace of mind, and your eyes won't let you see. And the radiance underneath the skyline. In the radiance, I can see a star shine. I see the majesty deep in the tapestry. You are so blind. I hear rhapsody. Why not above the sky? No need to wonder why. So let it shine, but your eyes won't lie. You see in the radiance underneath the skyline. In the radiance, I can see a star shine. Oh, in the radiance underneath the skyline. In the radiance.
That didn't sound right.
Give me 50 cents, let me take it back, if that ain't what I meant. Give me a bite, give me a light bulb and make sure it's bright. Give me the moon, or give me everywhere. Give me some power to stay up in the air. Let me take my thoughts away to think about another day. Remembering the times I prayed to help me deal with me. To be the darkness. Give me some attention, lend me your ear. Give me what you do and get me out of here. Give me a book, give me something to read. Give me a horse, let me give me who's the Let me take my thoughts away to think about another day. Remembering the times I prayed to help me deal with me. To be the darkness. To be the make it black and white. Give me a newspaper, tell me if it's right. Give me a bat, give me a skinny, or give me a help me deal with me.
Jamming, rocking it out with some King's X there, John. Sounded killer. Cool stuff, man. You added in a little extra in the riffage there near the end. That do.
That's all for Randy. Purely for Randy.
Loved it, man. Loved it. Sounded great. Gonna say, hey, real quick to a couple newcomers. We got Rock Daddy in the house. Good to see you, sir. And we've got You Tell Me has jumped in. Good to see you. Hanging out. Was there somebody else that jumped in? Yes, sir. E. coli is here. Good to see you, sir. And I am drinking Diet Dr. Pepper, in case you're wondering.
Caffey as usual.
Caffey. Right on. Charles Green was digging that King's X. Right on. This is sick. Love it.
How'd it sound?
Sounded fantastic, man.
The guitar, yeah.
Great.
Yep. Mr. Nugent said that was badass, John. Cool stuff, man. Sounding great. Jimmy, you're sounding great too, man. Sounding awesome. So I'm going to jam out a little something here, a little something myself. And
Guess mine just sounded like shit then.
No, it was excellent. You already said that to you, Don. But
Give
when you
Randy
get done,
a
Ryan, when we get done, I want to talk to Jimmy about the first tune he played.
okay. Well, I mean, you got time. Go ahead.
So the first tune was what was in the ass end of that guitar, the tone zone that you put in?
Nope, that is. I'm waiting for the tone zone for that guitar. That's a custom 5 that's in there right now.
And did you have it split or in parallel?
But that's not the pickup I was using.
Oh, you fucking guy.
He was using the neck pickup.
I was using the neck pickup split.
Was it neck?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
split.
That's why it sounded way warmer
Well, no, I
than
thought it
when
was.
he plays it on the 565.
It was either in the. I thought it was in the ass end, either split or parallel. But it sounded great, Jim. It.
So that was the HP special. That's an HP special neck pickup. It's an Alnico 5, but just it's about the same power as an Air Norton. It's just a little bit brighter.
12K, something like that.
It's right at. I measured it at 13.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounded great. It really
Sounded
did.
awesome.
If you want to hear the custom 5, I'll play a song with that guitar. So you
Hey,
can
I've
hear
already got a set coming here, so that's all my money's spent already.
Well, it is TransTrem
Well,
Thursday, so let me get a little TransTremming in.
Cool.
We had a little poll that went. Everybody requested this one, so let's dial it up and let me get it going.
But excuse me.
to a world that's departed. It's not enough, it's not enough. God's frozen
Pink Floyd. Sorrow. Was that Jimmy?
Very cool.
Right on, man. Thank you.
Loved it.
Just texting
Blue
with,
Mox. May have to get some acid. Just saying.
with Randy there. It's sounding really good tonight, boys.
Right on, man. Right
The
on.
new headphones I got, seeing as I cut the cord on my other one. Fuck's sakes.
Did you buy another set of those damn fizzy ass Bayer Dynamics?
I did, but I went up a model.
And these have a good cord on. So
It's the same goddamn cord, but it's coming from Germany, so it's 6 weeks out.
You know, I can send you a cord. I've got a Bayer Dynamics cord. The little 3-prong. Looks like a mini XLR.
Yeah.
I can give you a cord right now.
You're a funny guy.
Big deal. All right, what's next? John, you said you had a whole set list.
Did I say that?
I think you did.
I might have.
I know Jimmy's got something raring to go.
Actually, I was gonna pester John. It's like that that last track we did on the last show.
Yes.
C
yeah.
sharp.
Yep.
Actually, I actually liked that one.
Was that
You're
before or after my internet took a shit?
After.
You want to give her a rip?
Yeah.
I don't think Randy likes this, but fuck him if he can't take a joke.
C sharp, hey?
Yeah. Want to try it?
Why not? Oh man, that was god awful. I'm like,
Good
C
fun.
sharp. Was that actually C sharp minor?
C sharp minor.
Yes.
E major. Yep.
Oh, I must have been. I don't know. I was lost.
See, I'm cheating and using a guitar tune to C sharp.
There you go. There you go. That's probably what I should have
You
done.
sounded good, Jimmy.
Oh, and so for reference, John, this pickup that you heard is a tone zone.
Sounds good.
What about the pickup that we didn't heard?
Have you heard
They don't have legs. I don't know if I could hurt them.
that the bird
Dogs never take the job.
Tone zone is a word. Let's see. Was there somebody else? Batman, the Batman. Andrew says, handle your business, Randy.
You gotta handle your business, Randy. That's an inside joke.
Frank Corcoran is here. Good to see you, Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Let's see.
Frankie!
Al's G. Did we say hey to Al's G? I'm going to say it right now. Welcome in. And let's see. Was there somebody else that I saw jumping in here? Guess not. If I've missed you, say something and we'll say hey. Pretty sure we said hey to Rock Daddy. All right. What else? What else, boys? No Man's
I gotta
Land
change
says some
this
nice
guitar.
stuff, John.
I got to change this guitar. I mean, what you heard, my tone was the maximum amount of gain I have dialed in. on
Oh,
this
wow.
amp. And I had a clon on and another boost on top of it, and it was still clean. I'm like, fuck, I got to actually play here.
Got to work it. Let's see. Blue Mock says to my question before, or anyone, how is it the Wolfgang neck pickups are hot and balanced out so well? Because they were specifically designed to be that way. They're wound a little hotter, but they still have a little less output, I think. And they're a nice, warm, even tone, a nice woolly tone.
Well, that's why Randy and I are always saying is you cannot judge a pickup's output specifically by resistance.
Yeah.
Nope. That's another reason why I like DiMarzio over Seymour Duncan is their EQ curves are more true to how the pickup actually is, and they measure their output in millivolts.
There seems to be a loose relationship. Like, I get what you're saying. You know, the DC output, you kind of...
It gives you a good general idea.
Well, for example, that guitar, the Thorn, is like 7K pickups.
Mm-hmm.
And you heard how clean that was. At least it was in my cans. This is 9K, and it's a lot more bitey.
More pushed.
Multiple things go into that. So the amount of winds equals more resistance. Generally, the more winds, the hotter. But then you throw factors in, like, is it 44 gauge wire or 42 gauge wire? How thick's the wire insulation?
What magnet is in there?
Correct. Is it a rough cast or a polished version of said magnet? Is it a double thick or, it goes on and on.
Mm-hmm.
And now, I've got the major bits of my rig sorted, more or less, I'm pretty sure. So now it's getting down into the minutia, and it's like, fuck, I've always just thrown custom or
Right.
a Thornbucker in. But now I'm fucking going off the deep end into it. So
Well, if you listen to that dude that's on, what's his channel name? Spectrum Audio or whatever.
FTG.
fuck that guy.
The only thing that matters is the goddamn speaker.
Yeah, the pickup is just a microphone. The main difference is your speaker.
I watched
like,
a
all right.
little clip of Guthrie Govan the other day, and he was doing a clinic type of thing, and some guy stood up and asked him about Tonewood, and he just turned his volume all the way up, and he went, "There's wood.
Yeah.
If it didn't make a difference, you wouldn't hear it." Next question, basically.
Yeah.
But I mean, how much?
Let's see what this tone wood sounds like. There you go. Wood.
Wood in the neck. Something.
Sounds like alloy.
Sounds like what?
Sounds like alloy.
Alloy.
Well, I've got basswood, so I should have thundering lows, right?
And
You
you
have
do,
all the bass.
especially when you play COC. You get tons of bass.
Let's see. What else do we got?
There's still one or two, Ryan, of yours that we said put in heavy rotation, which
Yeah.
we haven't gotten back to for some reason.
And I'm trying to figure out what those were. I don't think that's it.
Sounds like somebody else. No, not that one.
Not that one.
That's the slow as hell
Mm-hmm.
B
B
minor.
minor one, yeah. Oh, that one. Although that's a good one.
And let's see. This one is not doing anything. All right, so it's
Sounds
not
like
that
a
one.
woodpecker.
It's not that one. What's this? Holy crap. Nope, not that one.
Do-do-do, do-do-do.
Sound like a rectifier.
Right?
Not that one.
Now we know what that one is. Let's see. We got the heavy rock one. We got this one.
That might be it. What's the level on it? Seems pretty hot over there.
Yeah, let me adjust it. It's a B minor jam.
Do a tool packing track. Yes, we should find one.
What? What'd you say?
You tell me, said, do a tool backing track. And I said, yes, we should find one to do because Blue Mox submitted one there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was killer. But yeah, that's a good one, Ryan.
You want to try the B minor?
I'm into it. Boys are.
Okay.
fucking Quentin here?
Could be. Yeah, it's been a while since we played that one. I remembered it after we got going. Very Stairway to Heaven-ish.
I think I've got one of those, the same thing in A. That's threw me for a fuck. I kept resolving because there's a cool, it resolves to F on the Stairway to Heaven. Da, ba, ba, ba.
Right.
To do a big F major arpeggio over that. And it's like, nope, not here.
Not today.
No.
Jimmy, you got another one you want to play, or are we about ready to wrap things up?
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna save some shit for Sunday.
Right.
Our 4 hours a couple nights ago. Depleted
I know. I went to bed and I was like, let me make sure they got everything shut down. I was like, nah, they're still going.
yeah.
Jimmy, you want to tell Blue Mox if he should put an Aaron Norton in the neck of one of his Jacksons?
Yes.
Well, that. Duh.
Absolutely.
The greatest neck pickup of all time.
I second that.
The GOAT. You think the Aaron Norton is the greatest neck pickup of all time?
Oh, 100%.
It originally wasn't supposed to be a neck pickup. It was supposed to be a bridge pickup, and then they discovered, oh shit, this thing's killer in the neck.
Sounds good.
They put it in the bridge. It sounded like shit, so they figured, how the fuck are we going to save this? They put it in the neck. Well, there it is.
Well, a certain guitar player put it in the bridge, and it wasn't hot enough.
Right. And then
According
it became
to
the tone zone, or close to a tone zone.
No, he moved it to the neck and goes, oh shit, I like that, but there's something that's missing. It needs to be a little hotter. The tone zone was always supposed to be in the bridge.
Gotcha. Well, boys, ladies and gentlemen of the chat,
I hear C.
I think we are about done. So we hope that everyone is continually having a good holiday. If you're still off and home and chilling, enjoy that as we all go back to work tomorrow. And right, Randy? And we will plan to see everybody for the Sunday Community Jam. If you got a video, something of yourself playing, you want to submit it, like Blue Mox, like Alaskan Rockstar, send it to the email that you'll find in the description of the video down there. OU812YT@gmail.com, and we will get it on. If you want to join in live, as Jay says, send us a message, send us an email that you'd like to jump on and play with us on Sunday.
Yep.
And we will see if we can make it happen. Looking for the return of Charles Green maybe on a Sunday here coming up pretty soon. I know he's got his own show going. He'll be on tomorrow night, right? 10 p.m. Eastern. Is that correct?
6, yeah. 6 or 7. No, 7.
That's 10 p.m. Eastern.
Well, actually, 6 would be 9 p.m. Eastern.
7.
No.
7 for
Specific.
you, so that would be 10. Yep.
And don't forget, I'm on with 40 Grit tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Right on.
So fuck Quentin and Steve.
I didn't say that. You can watch who you want to watch.
People can watch whatever they want to watch, and they will watch whatever they want to watch. But our boy Randy will be on with 40 Grit. There is a link to 40 Grit's channel down in the description as well. And that will be at, what time you say? 7 Easterns?
9 Eastern, 7 or 6 Pacific.
6 specific. and-
Whatever the fuck time zone it is.
Right?
The right.
It's gonna. I got a real good feeling it's gonna get real nerdy.
Right?
That's awesome.
Should be a good show. Looking forward to it. All right, well, boys, let's rock it on out of here with our routine drop C John DeShane extravaganza, and we will say our good nights and see everybody next time.
Yeah, rock. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Good guys.
Right on.
Oh
Merry
yeah.
Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.
You want to see my pecker?